Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence, and today we're going to take a look at Monster Forces, Blood, Prince, Dracula. This is the JoeFest exclusive from Fresh Monkey Fiction. I don't believe this one glows in the dark. So if you saw the other video, you know that one glows in the dark. This one, I don't believe that it does, and he also comes with less. As Dracula, really, I believe only has a sword and hands in his stand. So quickly looking at it, this is how they did it. She actually told me in the line that rather than put them in boxes, this would make it much easier for everyone at JoeFest just to throw it in their bags or luggage or whatever and get them home rather than put them in a box. So there you go. Nothing to look at there. Obviously, there's that little piece. But we're going to open them up, take a look at their articulation, look at the design of them, look at the sculpt of them, and as best that we can. The translucent makes it very, very difficult because there's no paint, nothing like that to point at and look at. So, but let's get this bad boy open, see what we got. I got the other one already back there, and then we'll go from there. But before we do, please take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a new Monster Force video. And I believe they updated. They're going to be shipping a whole bunch of them, hopefully real soon. Alright, so the figure is out, and first thing I noticed, and I noticed this when the figures were first released, or first shown, that he's pretty light on accessories. So first off, here is the stand. And you know I'm not a big fan of stands, but when the stand is a pool of blood, I will probably use it. Actually, I'm pretty positive I will use it, considering this figure really is translucent. This was just to get an idea of, everyone an idea of what we were looking at. So quickly, we'll take a look at his sword. And it is nice and straight. It does have some bend to it, but not bad. And here we can kind of see the wings. It looks like maybe. You got the nice handle there. So it's the dragon wings, I'm assuming, because here's the dragon head. And then you have your blade. So hard to see what type of detail the paint is going to have without that on there. We have these claw hands, open claw hands. And then we have a Dracula trigger fingers, which is very interesting. But this could be used also as him just kind of scratching something, which actually just kind of scratched me. Wow. So be careful with these. And then we have a second head. And you can tell that this one here, black eyes. Oh, that looks awesome. Open up. Now, I would assume that teeth are gonna be painted, but it's hard to see here. But looking at the hair, it looks pretty good there. You get the beard, but just being all translucent, only that being black, does pop a good amount. All right, so here's the standard head where he looks more angry. Eyes are just painted black. You can see how the hair is going to look. Once again, he has this pliable jacket. You can see the buttons right here. And it doesn't look like this is going to come off unless you pop and swap or cut it. So, but the detail looks pretty good from what I can see. Up here on his torso, he's wearing a scarf. He's got the shirt that he's wearing. Boots are hard to tell. I think they may have the actual same boots. But quickly, we'll look at everything. T-pose. T-pose, not a problem. Yeah, your bicep swivel. Double pinless elbow. Bicep swivel. And again, didn't have to heat these things up, but again, we've been in 90 plus in Augusta, Georgia, where I just came from. Drop down pin, so he shouldn't need to be warmed up. Very smooth though, and I discussed this on the Forgotten King, that one of the biggest things is when you look at like the Swarm Tracer, the glow-in-the-dark Valaverse figure, because it's glow in the dark, you have a softer plastic, and it's not a bad thing. It makes the figures much smoother. So it does have the waist swivel. I think they have the diaphragm cut. It's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're using. So quickly, let's throw. Well, first off, I'll show you. These come off really easy. Now, is it the translucent that makes it so easy to pop off? I'm not sure, but I'm going to change this here. We're definitely going to make him have a open hand, like he's going to claw someone. Then we're going to give him his sword. Now, it's really hard to see like how the hands are. You can see how they're molded. I'm not sure why they're molded over so much. Or should I say, not molded over, bent so much. But it does make it hard to get the weapon into his hands. There we go. Let's pop this head off. Hopefully it comes off nice and easy, right? All right, well, the whole head joint came off. So that whole head joint is going to change, and that is something that we've actually seen with the other figures that they've been showcasing. But how easy is this to get off? I'd say not easy at all. It's a big ball joint that's going to pop in there. So their necks are interchangeable with all of them. But man, this is not easy to get off. This is going to be a fight. Oh, that's what it's supposed to, but I can tell you this is going to be hard. You're going to have to heat this up. So, not something I'm going to do right now, but yeah, there we go. So you just kind of pried it off. You have your neck joint. Put the angry, what, I don't know. I think they're both angry heads. It's so hard to tell what it's supposed to be right now. In the translucent. And then there, and I didn't realize this with the Forgotten King. So you can see right there. And we're gonna kind of, let's get the neck back in here. What a pain. So I guess again, this is the first hand look. You know how I like to do my reviews. So as we play around with him more, we may see a few things a little bit differently. And it just kind of pops right on. So and with the foot peg, I guess I should have looked and seen how well they actually work. But again, softer plastic, probably not a big deal. All right. So there he is, standing in a pool of blood. And frankly, I like the red translucent with him, because you would think he's just kind of covered in blood. All right. Now, like I said, I don't believe this one glows in the dark, but we're going to try it anyway, and we're going to see. So let's quickly shut the lights off, and then we can find out whether or not this bad boy glows in the dark. So I don't see any glow in the dark there. I'm hitting him with the UV at the Forgotten King, so you can see that in the back. And then we just turn this off, and well, there's no glow in the dark for Dracula. That would have been pretty cool, but clearly you can see the Forgotten King has no problem with it. So let's just wrap this up. I think that's about all I can show you right now. Alright, so there you have it. That is the Blood Prince Dracula. He does not glow in the dark. I do like the stand as being just kind of blood. Again, not a big fan of stands, but this is actually something that makes sense. I do like the Monster Force stand, how it's done. It can be the tombstone there. And again, if you're just standing your figures and they come with stands, like I've discussed, like with the Valivers, it's nice that it has a slot in the back so you can pop the file card back there. This is nice because it's designed. So, and if it's just sitting there, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I like having my figures in dynamic poses. So far, looking at these, I think they're pretty good. They feel good, But again, it's really hard to tell. This plastic is going to be different than what we're getting with the actual figures. Obviously, there's no paint, so we don't know how it's going to look. Hopefully, the paint is good. Fresh Monkey Fiction is not new. Everyone thinks they are. A lot of people think they are. Just because Monster Force is a new line, they've been working on toys for many, many years. So um, that's about it right now. I don't know what else to say. So I'm going to get out of here. Maybe crash, finish this video, and then crash till sometime tomorrow. But if you like this type of content, I'm exhausted, but I'm not tired. And so I'm like, I might as well do these stupid videos, right? Get them done. And you can tell they're shorter. So anyway, Instagram, A Punk with Toys. Hit that subscribe button to those. The Facebook group page, Punks with Toys, because once you join, you're a Punk with Toys. Answer those 3 questions. It makes me happy. That's all I have to say on that. Also, before we go, take a second. Hit that hit that like button. Hit that bell notification. Hit that subscribe button. It is all out of whack. I am completely out of whack. You get tail end too. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Up here, it's going to be the Forgotten King. Down here is a playlist to all of the Monster Force figures that will eventually be coming. Take care.